Huhu und willkommen zurück zu Vampyr. Ich habe hier wohl eine Kleinigkeit übersehen. Denn hier geht's wohl lang.
Whitechapel.
Aha.
This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail.
Und sie ist bedenklich.
Let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Darius Petrescu, okay.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Das ist ja nicht so nett. Da kann ich nicht rein. Na gut. Jetzt sind sie weg. Oh.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Okay.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Okay.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Okay.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Future. Mhm. Kann ich ihn jetzt was fragen? Nö. Na gut, auf
Goodbye,
Wiedersehen.
young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Wer ist denn hier noch? Hi.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
Der sieht ja böse aus.
Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Oh.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Aha.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Nett. Guter Ratschlag, aber ob ihm das helfen wird.
Wet boots will be proud of me.
Bete das ruhig ein. Wer bist du denn?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you
Natürlich.
have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Ein Fellow Healer, einen Kollegen. Aha. Sie ist Händlerin.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
So. Ist da irgendwas Interessantes bei? Opium. Ergotamin, Kaliummanganat, Codein, NaCl, Eisen. Tja. Keine Ahnung.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Solange ich das Geld habe. Wir können ja immer noch mal zu ihr zurückfinden.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go
Ich glaub
bother
nicht.
someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really... I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Also er ist dieser Darius Petrescu. Na gut. Da kann ich nicht lang. Das sind nur Türen, die da so gegenstehen. Was steht denn hier? Ausgangssperre, offizielle Gesundheitswarnung. Oh, okay.
Turn around, sir.
Ach.
I said go back!
Ist das der einzige hier? Ne, da hinten ist noch einer, oder? Ah, nochmal. Okay. Da unten ist noch wer. Aber das hilft uns auch nicht wirklich weiter hier. Das ist dasselbe, okay. Ist hier irgendwas zu sehen? Ist nicht gerade sehr sicher hier. Wie viel sind denn das? Das hätte ich vielleicht lieber lassen sollen, ne? Ja. So, einer weniger. Nein! Ja, danke. Lass mich los. Ja! So, okay. Das bringt mich auch nicht wirklich weiter. Naja, immerhin. Da liegt auch noch was. Oder wer? Zigaretten-Etui. Muss ich nochmal mit den anderen Bewohnern reden. Was ist da? Irgendwas im Haus?
This elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Das hilft uns nicht. Da gibt es noch keinen Hinweis.
Goodbye,
Schade.
Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Aber wo soll ich einen Hinweis finden? Husten Sie nicht in der Öffentlichkeit, das ist ein guter Tipp.
I will return later.
Ja, schön. Wo ist denn hier der nächste Unterschlupf? Muss doch da ganz in der Nähe sein.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look? Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Okay.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oops.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Okay.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Verstehe. Okay.
Right then.
Was hast du denn zu handeln? Sorry. Okay. nichts, was wir auf Anhieb brauchen. So, und dann reden wir nochmal mit dir.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe the
Aha.
most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Das glaube ich.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Aha.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, zumindest haben wir ein bisschen was Neues über Dorothy erfahren. Und den mag ich nicht, den Typ da. Ja. Ne? Rostige Pillendose, eine Flasche mit Alkohol. Hui. So. Ein Unterschlupf, hoffentlich. Das sieht ganz danach aus. Dann können wir uns mal wieder aufleveln. Und dann sehen wir weiter. Oh. So, hier war nichts weiter. Scheint ziemlich verlassen. Aber die Kerzen? Hier liegt jede Menge Zeug rum. So viel steht fest. Gut, dass unser Inventar so groß ist. Wir stellen mal für alles ein bisschen her. Okay. Behandlung gegen Erkältung, Bronchitis, Lungenentzündung. Aha. Interessant. Und was für ein Serum haben wir da? Leichtes Blutserum. Gut. Sehr schön. So. Puh, nee. Klauen. Ich glaube, Gesundheit ist relativ wichtig. So, was haben wir hier noch? Blut. Und Biss. So. Erstmal das. Das sieht doch ganz gut aus. Okay, ich kann sie alle heilen, um sie dann auszusaugen. Barrett hat sogar eine ganz gute Blutqualität. Da geht es wahrscheinlich wieder raus. Aha, Hallöchen. Und tschüss. Haben wir das jetzt gesäubert hier? Gesäubert klingt falsch. Okay. Was müssen wir denn jetzt machen? Immer noch Hinweise finden, okay. Hey. Dass ihr immer wollt, dass ich sterbe. Ich tue euch doch gar nichts, außer euch zu töten. Ja, was du nicht sagst. Ich glaube, so langsam sollte ich mich mal an der Schusswaffe probieren. Okay. Er muss, glaube ich, ein bisschen weit entfernt. Da geht's wieder da hoch. Da geht's nicht durch. Okay. Dann gehen wir doch hier lang. Und wir müssen ja immer noch was über den guten Herr Petrescu in Erfahrung bringen. Sitzt du da immer noch? Nein, jetzt stehst du mittlerweile.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Ganz ruhig.
Goodbye, young man.
Ich kann ihn dazu immer noch nicht befragen. Und der Vater ist weg. Okay. Okay, ich würde sagen, wir schauen uns in der nächsten Folge weiter nach Hinweisen um und versuchen mehr über diesen Herrn Petrescu herauszufinden, damit er uns in das Haus lässt und wir mehr über Nurse Crane herausfinden können. Also, sehr viel herausfinden in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, ciao!